Heavy hitter here for WallStreetFatCats. I'm gonna answer some of the questions that a lot of people have been asking me. A first question was how many years I've been trading. I've been trading for 5 years now. I started when I was 20. So I got 5 years under my belt of experience. Um, Usually traders, when they first start out, they probably last about 6 months to a year. Either decide that it's not for them, that they can't handle the hours, or they can make more money while working. They don't have enough money to invest. It's too volatile for them, or it's too stressful. Because sometimes it gets pretty stressful, um, or they just lose all their money. Um, I mean, what I love about stock trading, I mean, every day is a new day. Let's say today you're down a couple $100s, $1,000, $2,000, depending on how much money you trade. Tomorrow you can get it all back plus some, or just be down some more. It just depends on the person. Um, it's the first question that I have here. Somebody asked me on YouTube on one of my videos on the gap on GAP. They were talking about I told them that it was a short flow of 41%, and that's why I was looking for a short squeeze on GAP. And he said by a short flow 41 point yada yada percent, you mean more buyers than sellers. I've been trading for about 2.5 years, and this is a new term for me. Also, how do you calculate it? Um, no, what I mean by short flow, it's 41% of the shares in the stock are short. You can go to Google, type in short squeeze, search for Google. This is actually the website. Um, Short squeeze is the first one that pops up right here. You can enter the ticker symbol GAP. And then right here you can see short interest, share short. There is 11,626,300 shares short, which is 42, and let's just say 42.5% short. And shares afloat. So total there's 27 million shares, 351,428 shares there. So that's how I see it. I don't how to calculate it. I'm not sure. I just go in here. This is a free site. Anybody can use it. It's a great site. I like going on it, so you guys can check it out. Also, finviz.com, finviz.com. Finviz is an awesome site. A free site to look. Also, the other question that I have, let's see here. See, I watch you and others. Okay, how do you prepare the night before for trading the next day? Or what do you look for in your scans? I usually just scalp. I'm mostly a day trader, so I go in. Okay, like let's say on okay, here, let's see on POT. This is the we'll go to the 5 minute. Let me get rid of these lines. Okay. Okay, like let's say pot, right? Today it was having a tough time breaking this 0.55 level. It kept, you can see it touched here, here, here. Point 0.55, 0.65. This was a great level for pot to break, and then I think once it breaks, it's gonna come down. It's gonna come down nice on the last one at the end of the day at let's see, 12, 15. Okay, on this one at this one's a 15.55. The low of this one was a 0.38, and then the next one brought it back up. High of that one is 113.42. So this is something nice to look at. You can check out this level. If it breaks under it, I would look for a short. If it pops back up, this is gonna be your resistance. If it pops back up above it, just look for again for a support line. And then this one for pot, I was looking for it to break above this level. Once it came down around here, I was looking for it to break above the 200. Once it broke above that, I figured this was gonna be an awesome long, but as you can see, it didn't. So this is something that I'm gonna be looking at tomorrow. I usually look at yesterday's lows, highs for for like how would I say it, resistance and support levels. Um, so I mean that's pretty much what I look at. I go through about 50 stocks. I mean I give you guys my screener of all the stocks that I look at. Um, I usually just look at Apple, APAL, Amazon, AMZN, Freeport McNaram, FCX, Goldman Sachs, GS, POT, POT. Um, you can look at Wells Fargo, also JP Morgan with the bank sector stuff going on. Google is good. The only thing I don't like about Google is just it's just $550, $560 for a share. So I mean, let's just say you go in 20 shares, 50 shares, you got to look for a couple, a big point move on that one. So sometimes it's not even worth it. Um, I usually just look at stocks that I can get get a good amount of points. Sears Holding, this one's a pretty good one too. You can get a couple points off this one. I mean, today in the morning it was just, it had a nice rip up. Everybody thought that it was gonna start to go back up, and then sure enough, it just started to come down more. So, you know, it's just how I look for. Like this one has a little range right here. So I mean, just look at ranges. I just keep looking at over charts. Look at the patterns, head and shoulders. You can even look at the daily. And on the daily usually can tell you what tomorrow's gonna do. I mean, it's just a bigger picture of short term. Um, like I'm in Gap GAP. Let me see. On this one, I still have a feeling that it's gonna pop up. I got into it on yesterday here. I think I got into it at 0.845 or something like that. Right now it's at 831. It's under the 200. Like let's see here, if it was under the 200 I would short. But this is a low level stock, so I mean you can get a lot of shares, but you probably won't get that much on this one. I'm still looking for that short squeeze to pop up, so that's something to keep an eye out. I mean that's pretty much. Let me see other questions that I have. um, E-Trade. He asked if I had okay, I have trade ideas from E-Trade Pro, and I think it's a great scam for stocks, but it gives you so many ideas. Um, I never used E-Trade before. I don't really know how that one works. Um, as far as stocks, there's many programs that'll scan stocks for you, but I only trade ones that I've reviewed over and that I've played with before. Just get familiarized with a couple, like 5 stocks, 10 stocks or something, that way you can get familiar with. That way, I mean, you see patterns, you see stuff forming, how it's gonna how it's gonna move. I mean, with Amazon, Pot, Apple, Goldman, uh, JP Morgan, Wells Fargo, what else? I was trading ICE. I trade I think it was like I oh man, I can't remember the name. I traded PCP. I can't remember what the other one was. I think it was like IPI. It was something with pot. I can't remember the ticker symbol. I traded Chesapeake, CHK, HK, HK. Um, I mean, I've traded a lot of stocks, and each one